Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I got this look using the Profusion Holiday Collection. So if you'd like to see how I did this, just keep on watching. Okay, so I went in with the highlight and contour palette from the Profusion Holiday Collection. And I took that light beige shade and I'm using that to bronze up my cheekbones.
Desperate fight, my fears are waiting for me at the outside.
And then I am taking the warmer sculpting shade, and I'm using that to contour my, sorry if you could hear cars in the background, to contour my cheekbones and my jawline.
Overwhelmed, feeling low. I'm the star in this depressing one-man show. Wish I would be able to flee, but I'm not stable.
Then I'm just taking the Profusion blush palette, using the shade Playful, and I'm using that to blush up my cheeks.
Wouldn't stand a chance, it's just too much to handle. I need an inspiration, another world I have to see. I travel with my portal station to a place of fantasy. Whatever I wanna be, nothing blocks me, I'm free.
And then going once more into the highlight and contour palette, I am taking that highlight shade, which is called Opal Glow. And I am using that to highlight my cheekbones, my cupid's bow, the tip of my nose, and the bridge of my nose.
As a king or as a knight, I will reign, I will fight until I shine in the night. Why should I?
And now I'm going in with the Profusion Wanderlust palette, which came out with their holiday collection. I'm starting out with the shade Statement, and I'm using the brush that it came with on the blending brush side, and I'm just running that into my crease. I have always liked Profusion eyeshadows, and these did not disappoint.
Please take me away from the life I don't belong. With might and with force, I'm winning the war. No fears, here is where I'm truly strong.
Then I went in with the shade Nostalgia, and I'm taking that on an smaller e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm running that into my crease, but I'm just keeping it a little more localized in the crease and not blowing it out as far. And pardon my super faded hair, but I actually just dyed it today, which is Monday. I'm recording my voiceover tonight, so I could post this video tomorrow on Tuesday, and I cannot wait for you guys to see my new hair. And then going in with the shade Enigma on the Bodyography Pro shader brush, I'm just patting this into the outer third of my eyelid. And when adding like blue and like a warm brown, you don't really want to blend the two colors together too much because it will create like a muddy toned color because they are not complementary shades. And then using some concealer, I use that to cut the inner 2/3 of my lid so I could do a half cut crease look.
Casting spells with so much power. People raise my banner, tanks on every castle tower. No quest too hard for me. If you wanna join, just bend the knee. Don't miss the chance of victory. We're gonna make history. Whatever I wanna be, nothing blocks me, I'm free. We're gonna beat my enemies. As a water.
Then I am taking the shade Jade on the flat brush side of that brush that came with the palette. And I'm just popping that right into the center of my lid. I just couldn't resist using the greens in this palette because I'm a sucker for greens. But I do have another look planned with this palette I'll probably be bringing to you next week sometime.
Keeping dragons in the cage. As a king or as a knight, I will reign, I will fight until I shine.
And then for me, I like to go back and forth between two colors to blend them together. So I blended a little of the green onto the blue, and then picked up a little more of the blue and blended it onto the green, and then picking up more of the green and putting it on the blue, you know, so on and so forth until I like how it looks. And then I was kind of feeling in a holiday mood, and I like how gold and green kind of go together for the holidays, so I decided to take the shade Chill using the other side of that same brush, and I'm just popping that in the inner third and the inner corner of my eye.
Why should I stay? Please take me
And then I'm just making sure those colors are blended together, patting the gold over the seam between the green and the gold, going in with more of the green and a little bit, and then doing the same thing, back and forth until I feel like it has a really nice blend to it. And then taking a really small liner brush, and I'm going back in with the shade Nostalgia. I am just running that in between the shimmers and the matte colors in the crease to give it more definition. I find that doing this just gives that crease color a little bit more depth. It just really creates a nice definition. I like the more crisp half-cut crease look. If you don't like that, you could just totally skip this step.
Why should I stay? Please take me away.
And then for my lower lashes, I went in with the shade Statement, and then I do end up going in with the shade Nostalgia right after that, and I run that closer to my lower lashes. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I've only been doing one eye on camera recently because I do the other eye in a portrait mode for my TikTok and my Instagram, so that's why I've been doing it separately, because I wanted to film this in landscape for YouTube and then also in portrait for my other social media. And then I went in with the Essence Lash Princess Mascara and coated my top and lower lashes.
Day by day, desperate fight. My fears are waiting for me at the outside. Overwhelmed.
And then for lips, I went in with the matte tube lipstick from Profusion in the shade Fierce. And I've never personally used their tube lipsticks before, and this glided on really nice. It was really comfortable, long-lasting, and that pretty much is the end of this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you in my next one.
Feeling low. I'm the star in this depressing one-man show. Wish I would be able to flee, but I'm not stable. Wouldn't stand a chance, it's just too much.